Hello everyone. More late night science with me. Wow. Sorry. Again, I worked on this project for hours on end, and my brain broke. So here's what I got so far. Remember how I had the problem with, I wanted this long cool corridor and it wasn't working, so I made it two-way, but this was really bad. Well, I kind of fixed that. It's intimidating as hell though. And it's still complicated as I'll get out a pointer. I'll point with this. Oops, that was dumb. I am good at today, but it seems to work. However, it lags the hell out of my computer. Also, the other problem is if I walk on this, it opens the other direction. Which is a small problem, but, whatever. Things happen. I jump by accident. Anyway, so, actually jump. How I did this was it's like 10 blocks wide, but I was actually able to get this all underground, which is really good because once you get underground, it can be as wide as you want it, really. Um, so this is how I pretty much did that part. I just kind of trailed this up a little bit and then just brought them both downwards. You need to have this redstone here, by the way, otherwise it doesn't work. That little redstone thing. Whew. Actually, you know what? Let me show you the other side because the other side doesn't have crap in the way. There we go. So this is what I made. I originally didn't want to have this here, but for some reason, when I have a solid block here, um, it actually somehow treats it like it's connected. Um, yeah, see, it treats it like it's still connected here, and that was a problem. So that I just screwed up my wire. Why'd I do that? I broke it without thinking. Oh no. Which way is yellow? Yellow comes from this way. Oh, I messed with this one. Um. Oh, good. It was the only one that I didn't, that actually was correct. Yeah, in default form. Okay, cool. And yeah, the timing steps on this is madness. So yeah. Using that same fly, please. Thank you. The same thing if, like, controlling one block here and then having that do that. The same thing, I also have this disabling system for the opposite side so I can get one side to work. That's a thing. Yeah, so here's a basic delay thing that I was kind of practicing with. It kind of worked. Um, and it seems like after the 3, you actually can only do 2 and 1 extra. So I think if I had an extra one of these, it would have worked here, but I didn't want to bother. Otherwise, it seems to do the shutter thing. I'm not entirely sure. I may have just been dealing with, like, interference from something else. Because there's so much redstone involved with this that I cannot accurately test this anymore. You might notice that there's kind of weird right here. I actually took out one off of each end because it was just pissing me off and it wasn't working with it there. So technically, this is one step off, as you can see. It's one step off. But I have to do it. And technically, I think I don't need this anymore if I just brought that in straight here. Whatever. Doesn't matter. No, yeah, I would, because it would still affect the... Shut up. No. Okay. Yeah, brain not work. Brain hurt. This was trying to stop a problem, because a problem I kept having is I would hit this, and it would open, but then when it closed, it would open again, the opposite direction. It would just, like, do this, like, helix thing for a couple of seconds, and then it would work. It's like, oh my gosh, what's going on? I'm not entirely sure, but now it's working. Oh my, is it working? It's really fun to actually watch. If you just watch, like, the right side over there as it turns off, because this side, I missed. I missed. Really? Okay. And turns back on. Yeah, see, it's glitching the hell out because there's so much redstone going on. So if I ever implement this damn thing, it's going to have to be either simplified further, which is unfortunately I think is a little impossible unless one of you guys or someone else can figure out how to optimize this a little bit more than I have. Freaking please tell me, even just comment wise, because I'll figure it out if I have to. Because this is, yeah. Anyway, so yeah, look on the right side and watch it all cascade and lag the fuck out. Now, if I do it from the other side, you can kind of see what the having it turn off does. And yeah, see how it has to turn all the way off first. It just barely happens too. And then it has to stay off until these turn on. Technically, I could change that and have it stay off and not care about which side turns on first. And it would simplify it like the hell out. I wouldn't need this for one, or no, I would need it, but I wouldn't need this. Because all this is here for, this is supposed to delay the signal so that by the time I get through, or by the time this one wears off, it'll close, behind me, like, I go through here and then it'll open from this way and then it'll close from this way, as you can see. That's all this does right down here. In fact, I could bloody show it off. Yep. And then I turn off and see how it takes longer than it to turn off. And for some reason, they don't fast. Anyway, yeah, so that's that. So one problem I was having is because I really have to use this, and it's bulky and crappy, and I'm like, hey, you know what? I know how to use recursion, or not recursion, you can't use recursion in this. I know how to use loops, or whatever. Blah! I know how to use this, after that, and that, so I decided, and this is actually what's worth showing, I made it more compact. Or more efficient, I should say. Real quick, though, I should note that none of these time extenders will work unless you use one of these inverters. Because as you can see, it works really nice. But if I use like a well, actually that might work. Let me check. All right, so it works with a it has to have something at the end result like that. Either a redstone torch or a repeater. Because if you use a straight wire, it flips the hell out. I missed it. Yeah, see? It just freaks out. So you have to use either this or a inverter, a NOT gate, which really isn't a big deal because if you're dealing with pistons or anything that you need to deal with that, you're going to probably use one of those anyway. So just make sure there's one on the end. It doesn't have to be specific. And basically how this works, and by the time I finish explaining this, you'll figure it out and you'll be like, well, this is dumb. You should shut up already. All it really does is, this is the instant wire, or quote-unquote fast wire. I won't say instant because that's actually a piston technique. And this is the extension. So here's 3 ticks, here's 3 ticks, and this one just builds off of this 3 ticks. So this 3 more. So it goes 3. I'm sorry, these are 4 ticks. So because that's 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 4 ticks. I'm sorry. So 4, 8. That holds this at 8 for 8 ticks basically. 4, 8, 12. This holds for 12 now. 4, 8, 12. Number next. 16. I knew the number. I've mathed before. So 16. This holds for 16. And then likewise, this will hold for 4 more, and then 4 more, and then 4 more. I split them up with colors so you know which ones are separate. Sort of. I mixed them up over here, I think. Hold on. So pink goes to there. Steel. Yeah. I did. I forgot to make this color. Yes, I'm going to change this on camera because I am really anal about this right now, and my brain is broken, so I must do it now. Yes, this is how freaking much it has to be fixed. Day, please. Thank you. I love that they made it so it can be done with day. Anyway, the reason though that I don't just go, 1, 2, and then like take it directly off of that, and then pull it back in is pretty simple. No, it's not. Yes, it is. No, it's not. Yes, no. Yes, it is. It is very simple. It's because it just won't work. What I was about to do was something that actually wouldn't have changed anything in the long run. It basically would have been the same problem I have over there already. If you just have it, 1, 2, and then you bring another 2 off of that. Feck me. 1, 2, pretend they're a maximum. Is right now you can already see the problem. Bam. Well, okay, well, just don't do that. Then go like this. And, of course, you link them up to the same object here. And, well, there's your problem. The best way that you could, if you want to do it this way, there is a very easy way of doing it, but it limits it really badly. And that is to go like this. There. That will always work. And then you take your redstone off at the top or something. Because that makes it work. Because redstone will power the block. The repeaters power the block itself and make the block a source. A redstone source. Alright, I'm not think good now. I explain things. I want some magic here. If anyone has a video or something that they can show me that someone's done something similar to this and not as ridiculously repeatered, because I have so many flippin' repeaters, I don't even know. Also, why the heck it was doing this? It was powering that block that was above here. As I showed you over here. I really want to know that. This is the one I can break. I really want to know what was going on with this. I would really like to know this, because this, by all intents and purposes, this shouldn't happen. And it's not like working back or something. It's literally just this block is now powered because of this. Because from my experience, that's not how the redstone is directed. And when it's directed, it shouldn't affect the blocks next to it as much. And no matter what, having redstone just next to... Hold on, I'm a dumbass. I'm an idiot! Ah! It worked! Ah! Oh. Well. Fuck. Excuse the swear, but damn, that means, I have to rebuild this now. Oh, I really shouldn't put up this video, but I'm freaking going to, because why not? Oh my gosh. That means I can cut all of these repeaters in half. Oh, no. No, no, no. 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 Goodbye.